Hello everybody and welcome to another video game review. Today I will be taking a look at the Druidstone, the secret of Menhir forest. This game is really polarizing for me. On one hand, I really want to like it, but on the other hand, it doesn't let me, either because of gameplay or bugs. But I will get to that later. Let's first talk about the story. The story follows three characters: Ava, the druid's daughter, Oiko, the red priest, and Assface, the warden. And that is what you get for letting me choose the name of a character, which turned out quite amazing in the end. It made all the other characters sound passive-aggressive when they were talking about or with him. But the main character's name aside, the story is actually quite simplistic and nothing special. There is this evil force that is spreading, and I quote, cancer around the forest, and it is the duty of Assface to fight it with his newly discovered allies. The combat in this game is turn-based, and it looks quite similar to Divinity Original Sin, which is one of my top 5 games to come out last year. The only difference is that Druidstone is much more simplistic and much more punishing. The challenge doesn't come from a diverse toolkit like it does in Divinity, but from the knowledge and exploitation of enemy movements and attacks. I got bored really fast because I had to restart missions again and again just because some enemies did things that I didn't know they do before. And that was on normal difficulty. I dread to think what would happen if I switched it to hard. If you are looking for an action RPG or something where you can just let your mind wander while you play, this isn't for you. Druidstone is more of a puzzle game than an RPG. Come to think of it, there isn't much role-playing going on besides being able to give a funny name to the main character. There are no optional paths nor branching conversations, which I wouldn't mind if the story was anything but "they bad, we good, beat bad guys." But I never gave up, and I managed to beat the stages somehow, until I had to stop playing the game, which I will talk about in just a bit. Before that, I would love to comment the graphics and the animations in the game. Even though it is your usual high fantasy stuff with druids, wizards and warriors, it does still manage to look amazing, which is even more impressive considering that the whole programming team could fit in one bathtub. Besides that, the music is quite nice and it makes the fight seem even tenser when it ramps up, which is all nice and good until the game started crashing. I'm not really sure what happened, but during one mission it kept crashing every time I got to a certain part and I couldn't progress, no matter what I did. After spending over half an hour trying the same mission again and again, I gave up. The game was frustrating enough for me with the imbalanced gameplay, and the constant crashes just did my motivation in to finish the game. I might pick it up later when few patches roll out if I don't forget about it. So to wrap it all up, Druidstone is quite a nice looking game, and it is quite cheap too, but I just can't recommend it because of the annoying combat and persistent crashes. If they ever patch it, I might recommend it to hardcore turn-based strategy fans, only because it's relatively cheap and will be even cheaper on a future sale. So my verdict is, skip for now, wait for sale. And of course, thank you so much for watching my video. Put down a like to help others find it, share it if you want people to see it too, or subscribe if you want to see more of these. And yeah, again, thank you all so much for watching and see you later.